Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 15 online game between the Broncos and the Chiefs. Pivotal Week 13 matchup as far as not just the AFC West is concerned, but the entire AFC, especially if the Chiefs win this game. If the Chiefs don't win this game, this hurts their chances of getting any sort of wild card spot, or, of course, winning the AFC West, because they'll be 2-0 down to the Broncos as they're down in 5. I believe Tom Bahali's not able to come up with the pick. We forced the punt here as Anthony Thomas gets a pretty decent return. We got the Chiefs this game, which means we got Jamaal Charles, which is going to be the Chiefs' biggest weapon against Peyton Manning, along with that Tom Bahali, Justin Houston duo on the outside. So we're going to try to use all of these weapons to our advantage right now as we find Hammond, who dropped the first pass, but was able to come up with the second pass from Alex Smith. And then, of course, it's a lot of Jamaal Charles. All right, I'm going to give him a big dose of Jamaal Charles this game. The Chiefs receivers aren't really anything to brag about, so we're going to have to run this ball and make sure we can establish a pretty good run game right here as we come out passing, looking for something, but absolutely nothing is open. So back to the run game, this time with the quarterback Alex Smith. That's the one advantage Alex Smith has over Peyton Manning, that running ability, as Niles Davis comes in spelling Charles for a play, but doesn't really get anything. So we give it back to Jamaal Charles on the juke here, and Jamaal Charles is going in the end zone. He's celebrating the touchdown in Arrowhead. First touchdown of the game goes to Jamaal Charles there, and that juke move was pretty nice there. That got us in the end zone. So now CJ Anderson is going to try to produce a touchdown run of his own, but so far no good. But second down and 14, Anderson's able to break free into the second level and get a gain of about 22-yard gain there as Peyton Manning comes back looking for receivers, but so far, we got Peyton Manning boxed up. One pass for -3 yards. I definitely like seeing that, but on second down 13, Peyton throws an absolute dot to Andre Caldwell there. That's going to move the chains to the 40-yard line. He's getting close to field goal range, and now definitely in field goal range for, I believe, Connor Bart is the new Broncos kicker, since they cut Brandon McManus, who was missing quite a few field goals, especially in close games and stuff like that. So now they got Connor Bart, the former Bucs kicker, and we'll see how he does. His third down and 5 comes up. Peyton Manning throwing the wide receiver screen, but not getting much. Demarius Thomas only getting 2 yards, and he is going to take the field goal here. He could go for it in 4th and 2. Wouldn't be a bad decision, but he decides, let me get some points on the board out here, which isn't a bad decision. And during the second quarter, especially the early part of the second quarter, there was some bad lag. So you notice the thing is a little bit laggy. It's the game that was, pretty bad. It was hard to deal with. Eventually it went away towards the after this drive it went away. You see Jamaal Charles get a nice gain here. Like I said, give him a big dose of Jamaal, and let's give it back to Jamaal Charles here. And Jamaal Charles with the lag, hitting the juke, somehow escaping that, getting bounced away. And Jamaal Charles, if you're gonna give Jamaal Charles a running start with that bounce, you don't know what you're doing. This is one of the fastest men in the NFL, and he's going to be able to take that all the way. Look at Jamaal Charles go. He's having a huge first half so far. He's probably already over 100 yards right now. We're up 14-0 with the Kansas City Charleses as CJ Anderson comes back. He's watching what Charles is doing on the sideline. He wants to get something going. This is a subscriber game out here. My subscriber here almost throws an interception, so you're going to have to be careful, because that's the second time we end up with a drop pick. Eventually, we're going to make him pay on that. Meanwhile, Peyton Manning on the read option. You can't pass the ball well. You might as well run in with Peyton, I guess. I don't know. That's what happened there. Is Justin Houston is chasing Peyton Manning, and he and someone else combined for the sack. And 4th and 8, after not going for a 4th and 2 earlier, he goes for 4th and 8 at his own 34, and he's able to get the out route to Emmanuel Sanders. So, interesting decision. I guess he felt like, he needed to get that to stay in the game, and he got it. So, good for him. As a 2-minute warning hits, he might try to make this the last drive of the game, but obviously, he's more focused on scoring points than clock management right now. As Butterfinger Welker drops the pass. They're paying him perfectly, but Wes Welker just dropped that. You see the line continuing to go on. I promise you, eventually it goes away. I guess it just didn't happen yet, as Ron Parker comes up with the interception on 3rd down. He tried to go to either a comeback route or a curl route. He's been trying to go to those a lot, and that definitely did not work there. So up 3-14. We can take total control of this game right now. But, even a field goal would be nice as we give it to Jamaal Charles. And Jamaal Charles hitting a juke move again. Second time Jamaal got him with a juke. And the second time it produced a touchdown. This is the Jamaal Charles show right now. Every single time he touches the ball, he seems to be getting at least the first down, if not more. The only thing is, we didn't really burn up any clock on that drive. So he has a chance to get some points here before halftime. So hopefully the defense defense can stand tall, but I mean, when you got Jamaal Charles running like that, you don't stop, all right? Because it's kind of hard for Jamaal Charles to stop. He's going so damn fast. As first down 10 comes up near midfield, Peyton Manning almost throwing his second interception to Ron Parker, trying to hit that comeback route again. That did not work, and that time, I'm not sure, 26 or what, I think it's Sanders Cummings there who missed the interceptions, and my opponent running a screen pass here, getting nothing. And, you know, he calls his second timeout here. I believe he used his first timeout earlier. Second down 19 coming up. He finds Welker, who somehow doesn't go down from my hit there. He runs hurry up, third down and 8, trying to get any sort of points, and he hits the out route for the first down, but somehow Sanders does not go out of bounds. I don't know how Manuel Sanders didn't go out of bounds, but it forces my opponent to use his last timeout, and look at Tom Bahali racing after Peyton Manning, forcing him to throw it away. Second down 10, no timeouts left. Manning looking and throwing it deep, and that's all you can do at this point because you don't want to get sacked. You don't want to lose that field goal range. So third down, he decides to go for the field goal early, or he decides to go for the fake field goal here, and it's incomplete. Brock Osweiler should have thrown an interception, and since he didn't, and since that was third down, and there was still time left in the clock, he actually gets to go for the field goal here. He actually gets to get the 3 points, even though he probably should have thrown the pick there, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we go into halftime here. We get ball coming out of half, and really quick, I do not have Eric Berry playing in this game because Eric Berry won't be playing for the rest of the year. He got put on not IR, but the non-football list, injury list, because he has, I don't know the exact diagnosis, as this dude Hammond drops the pass here on third down that prevents us from moving the chains instead of forced to punt the ball. But yeah, he has like a mass in his chest. It's some sort of cancer-like thing. I'm not sure they officially diagnosed it. Either way, it's something that's definitely not good and something really scary. And, you know, hopefully he gets better. So, you know, just wishing the best to Eric Berry, because forget the fact that I like playing with him in Madden and stuff like that. I like using him as a person, and especially as a football fan as well. You definitely want to see him, you know, healthy and playing football, man, because he's one of the best safeties out there. Just, you know, playing the run, also pass, he's balanced, he's, you know, got good at football instincts and stuff like that. And once he gets his hands in the ball, he's a show to watch. So, you know, hopefully he can come back soon. Hopefully, you know, maybe as soon as next season he could come back. But, you know, no Eric Berry right now. Right now it's all Peyton Manning tearing us up, slowly but surely going downfield. And he's not out of this game at all, especially since he gets ball here. He can get a touchdown. It's a one-possession game. And, you know, of course, the Broncos defense, they're no slouches with Ware and Von Miller and all those guys. It's Peyton Manning rolling out the pocket on first down and goal. Absolutely nothing is open, and he's forced to throw it away. Second down, CJ Anderson takes the handoff, and CJ Anderson's like, I see you struggling, Peyton, and I'll take care of this, all right? Third down and goal. CJ takes his second consecutive carry and gets a touchdown, that time punching it in for 7. And yes, 7, not 8, as Niles Davis breaks free here on the kick return. Now Davis trying to get the 7 right back, not getting the 7, but getting pretty damn close all the way to the 25-yard line. Exactly what my opponent didn't need here as we hit Donnie Avery down the seams. I don't know why he ran commit, but he ran commit, and we're immediately at the 4-yard line. Got to juke one dude here, but he stays disciplined with TJ Ward, able to make the tackle at the 2-yard line. Next play, Jamaal Charles trying to punch it in. Charles stumbling over people, but gets stopped at the 1, and now a big third down and goal here. Jamaal Charles is short, his knee is down, and on 4th and goal, we are going for it here. He run commits, and that allows the cornerback to get in the way. Oh man, now it's a turnover on downs, only for Gaines to make a tackle in the end zone, and a bunch of crazy stuff is going on right now. That's a safety, and we're getting the ball right back after turning it over on downs as Niles Davis tried to break off another big run there. I tried to make a point about how he didn't go for 2 earlier and kept it an 8-point game as Jamaal Charles hits another big juke there, breaking the tackle. Then, you know, we got stuck in that goal line situation, 4th and goal. I knew I could burn him, but since he ran commit, I made the wrong read. I should have just thrown it to the square receiver, I guess it is, on this PS4. Instead, I threw it to the tight end, and the cornerback, who should have been covering the receiver, was covering the tight end due to the run commit. And then we ended up making a great safety anyways. And that was pretty much, you know, a game-changing thing. That pretty much killed him right there because he had a chance, you know, to tie the game up potentially. Instead, you know, we're taking a field goal. It's a 2-possession game. If we make this field goal with the rookie Carlos Santos, and we do, but I mean, he had a chance to tie the game up, and you know, that safety was pretty damn big. So, you know, we went for it, but at the same time, we backed him up in his own end zone, and it ended up working out against him in a way. So now with what, 3 minutes 15 seconds left. He needs to get a touchdown as soon as possible. He's already down 1 timeout, so you definitely want to score before the 2-minute warning, and he's doing a good job of that right now as he finds Wes Welker in traffic there. This time Welker able to hang on to the tougher catch. 2nd down and 1 coming up. Trying to watch whatever I can, but there goes Julius Thomas getting open. Peyton Manning hitting all his targets, going back to the wide receiver screen, but it's not going to Demarius. It's going to Sean Smith. I was like, you know what? Let me watch this damn receiver screen and see what I can stop it. I think that's my 1st or 2nd pick in the wide receiver screen, all for Madden 15. I just, you know, I don't know. I don't even know how I got it, but I got it. I'll definitely be thankful for it. As Jamaal Charles, we're trying to ice this game. What Charles on the ground, whether it's short passing or it's running the ball, and Jamaal Charles is doing his thing out here. But 2nd down and 5, he gets stuffed. My opponent out of timeouts. We put that shoe clock in on 3rd down and 6. I'm not passing the ball. I'm giving it back to Jamaal Charles and letting him continue to work. He gets out of bounds here, but that's the 1st down that's going to ice the game. We're just going to put it on shoe clock. We're not really going to waste any time out here. We're not going to run up the score or anything like that, so no, that's pretty much going to do it for this game. I don't know the Chiefs are going to win, you know, in real life against the Broncos of Peyton Manning, even though they do have the Arrowhead advantage, and that same Arrowhead advantage was demolished in Tom Brady early on in the season. I don't know if they're going to win, but we'll see what happens. So hope you guys leave a like on this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team games, online games, all that good stuff. Good game to my opponent, and I will catch you guys next time.